everyone, I'm Courtney.
And I'm Xander.
And we are from
Super Anime Smackdown! We're here at Anime Expo in downtown Los Angeles, and we are live!
Holy crap, this is our first live broadcast! Awesome! Anime Expo is the biggest anime convention in all of North America. I mean, we're talking 64-some thousand people coming through the LA Convention Center this weekend.
It's freaking crazy, and it's hot, and people are waiting for their badges. But everybody that's inside, everybody that's outside is having a fantastic time.
It is already packed. Xander and I went up to the exhibit hall earlier, and it's just crowded with people. There's so much to see here. I think the exhibit hall is my favorite part because I like to see all the shops and all the artist alleys. So, Xander, what's your favorite part of Anime Expo?
My favorite part so far is coming on day one because nobody has forgotten deodorant yet, and everybody still smells nice.
Do I? Yeah.
Yeah.
I try.
We're avoiding the con funk.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you guys are here at AX or you're planning on coming down, we will be doing our Super Anime Smackdown panel at 3:45 today, room 402 AB. It's our first panel between our friends. We're so excited.
Yay! And we want to give a special shout out to TVU and New Tech, who's allowing us to stream live on the stream.tv on YouTube.
Yes, thank you so much. So, are there any panels that you want to check out?
Yeah, ours. Ours at 3:45 today, and then there's a Dungeon Master panel that Courtney and I will both be at on Saturday as well. So if you're seeing this at home and still haven't come out yet, you still got time before that one.
Come out on Saturday. We're doing a show about ninjas.
Ooh!
Not Naruto ninjas, but ninjas.
Real
We're gonna
ninjas.
be ninjas. It'll be great. All right, well, let's go to our first clip. Check out this teaser for Super Anime Smackdown.
Ka-chow! Heyo, I'm Xander.
And I'm Courtney.
Make sure to check out our new show on the stream.tv, Super Anime Smackdown.
Super Anime Smackdown pits your favorite anime series in a tight head-to-head battle ultimate debate.
This one, premiering April 29th, pits Naruto versus Bleach.
And we'll be joined by our special guest, Mr. Kyle Hebert.
For evil! Evil!
So I'm gonna have to wait till
So I hope you guys like that. Make sure to check out the episodes of Super Anime Smackdown. In case you didn't notice, we've got some cosplayers here. Whoa! And of course, I had to seek out the Naruto cosplayers because I am Festival Kiba. In case you didn't, and look at the.
You were still
Ta-da.
very, very festive, Xander.
Right?
Well, how about we meet these cosplayers and learn about the costumes that you're doing. So, tell us your name.
I'm Spencer. I'm Brianna.
And I'm Sterling.
Okay, and which characters from Naruto are you cosplaying as?
I'm doing a female version of Pain from Yakatsu. I'm doing a gothic female version of Datara.
And I'm cosplaying Kisame Hoshigaki.
Okay, now I don't know if you guys can tell, but she's wearing some really, really cool contacts right here. And you were telling me before, this character has piercings, but how did you get these little balls to stick to your face without actually piercing your skin?
Crazy groups and BBs for actually doing them. And I was like, crazy cool. And it worked, so.
They seem to be staying really well. And these contacts are so neat. Where did you get those?
It was a website called Contact, and it was a dash, no, it was Sclera-lenses.com.
Are they comfortable to wear at least, or are they tricky?
After a while, yeah, they're really tricky the first time.
So we always ask our people, Super Anime Smackdown is a show where we debate which anime characters would win in a fight. So how would your character defeat her enemies?
I'd have to say lots of jutsus and making copies of myself.
Copies. You see one, you attack one, and then there's another one right behind you. All right, so you, my dear, tell us about your cosplay, your character, and how would you win in a fight?
I don't know what to say about my cosplay. It's basically just gothic styled stuff, and then I would win in a fight using my C4 bombs and everything, but I don't have them with me, so I'd kind of die right now.
I appreciate not getting blown up. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want that. So here goes.
Datara is actually one of my favorite characters because he's got a quote that says, "Geijitsu wa bakuhatsu da yo," which means art is an explosion, and it's true.
She just literally
Nerded it out.
All right.
All right, and then we're moving on to Kisame. You are from the first season of Naruto.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then onwards. So how would you win in a fight?
Well, here's how I win in the fight. My special sword, Samehara, it cuts away chakra and it slices flesh.
Oh man, it's the worst.
And with very powerful jutsu, like water prison, and the water shark bomb jutsu, stuff like that. I would use that and definitely win in a fight.
Nice.
If nothing else, you know what? And if I'm in water, I'm way better.
Yeah.
If I'm in the water, I got the advantage. I can be hidden, and I can't be detected. I can hide inside Samehada, and not even chakra sensors can detect it.
So now I want to get down to the nitty gritty with the relationship between you and Itachi. Was there something there?
I can't say for certain if there
Oh,
was.
come on, this isn't Paris Hilton.
I can't say for certain if there was, but Itachi was my best friend.
Right.
A great partner.
And maybe more than friends.
Maybe more than friends. we fought a little bit.
Right.
A little bit, but I ended up remembering him in my last moments.
It's true, it's true. Oh, tear. Sad day. Well, tell me a little bit about how getting into this is.
Getting into cosplay?
Into cosplay.
Well, you know what? First of all, it's a huge type of courage step, you know?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but it's true.
I'm serious. It really is a courage thing. People have to come out here and you really got to step out and live your life and do what you love. And if this is what you love doing, do what you love.
Exactly.
Don't let what people tell you affect you. Do not let what people tell you affect you, because your life is only so short. And if you don't live it, you're never going to actually love it.
Dang, yo. Life lessons here on Super Anime Smackdown Live. But how about this specific cosplay, like getting into the makeup and everything? Do you know what kind of makeup you're using or what it was like?
My sister here knows. She did all. This is my assistant here. She does all the makeup for me.
Assistant.
I made the sword myself.
It's great. I don't want to touch it because I want to keep all my chakra, but...
You wouldn't want to touch this.
No.
Spikes come out and you
Right.
get hurt.
Exactly, yep. Oh man, it sounds like a cheese grater when he was using it. Ugh,
It is.
awful. But yeah, so what goes into like the makeup of this?
For the face paint and pretty much all the gray paint on his face pans and stuff like that, it's Cryoland
Oh, okay.
face paint stuff. And then for the gills, I guess.
Yeah.
And the eyes, it's Maybelline eyeliner. Yeah.
Nice.
And then Revlon. Revlon.
And then how does it stay on? Did you like powder the crap out of it, or is it
Actually,
just...
no, we just like wipe it on. I didn't even seal it. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
and actually, right,
I forgot to seal it.
with the type of heat out here, it's very difficult because it's starting to smear a little bit. Just a little. And well, virtually, we brought it. We brought the backup.
Oh, good.
And I have to also say, you know, putting for me, I work prescription lenses.
Yeah.
Getting the contacts in was a huge pain this morning.
Oh
But
my gosh.
when you get them in, they're pretty okay.
Yeah. Can we just get like a stare from both of you into the camera of like your death stare? Look at those lenses. Holy crap. We're probably gonna die. Oh my god. All right. Before we kill people, we're gonna throw it over to a couple of interviews that we did on our show, Super Anime Smackdown. These are some great people. Let's get over to Courtney.
Oh, thank you so much,
them?
Xander.
Yeah, because I have a
so we
microphone
have
here.
industry producer and director Jonathan Klein, as well as the queen of cosplay herself, Jessie Pridemore. So enjoy this clip.
I'm Jessie Pridemore,
And I'm Jonathan Klein
and you're watching Super Anime Smackdown.
on the stream.tv. Yay! Hi, I'm Jonathan Klein.
I'm Jessie Pridemore. You did that wrong.
Okay,
I'm
who's
supposed to start. 'Cause Then
Okay.
you say Jonathan Klein, and then I say you're watching Super Anime Smackdown, and then you say.
alive?
I'll be...
I'll take it. Oop, okay, really close. All right, we are back. We have found more cosplayers from Sword Art Online, and I'm about to destroy my own geek cred. I haven't seen Sword Art Online, so can you explain to me what it's about?
What it is, it's a virtual reality game. And so what it is all the players, they put on special hats and they actually get to do virtual world online. And what happens is the man who actually produced it actually made it to where if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Scandal!
Yes, very much. So what we have to do is my husband-to-be, Kirito over here, is on a mission to save us all and defeat all the levels of the bosses.
Okay, so how are you going to save humanity? How are you going to save humanity?
By fighting every boss on each floor. There's 100 floors. It's literally almost impossible. But we made it through, though.
So it's just like a regular video game.
Pretty much. Just in a virtual reality world where you're literally in it and you're just fighting through. But like she said, once you die in the game, you die in real life. There's no going back.
Okay, so tell us a bit about the cosplay that you're doing. Is this something that you made yourself or you bought? So what all went into this?
Well, we both actually bought it, but the swords we made them ourselves. We made them out of wood. So.
Whoa.
Whoa. So what went into making the swords? Tell me about that.
A lot of work.
A lot of work and a lot of detail.
Well, did you carve them yourself?
Yeah.
Or?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we carved them, we sanded them, we painted them. So. Let's just say a lot of time went into it.
So you carved them, you sanded them, you painted them. That is pretty incredible. And the best thing about wood swords, they're con safe. So if you guys want to cosplay with weapons, wood is definitely the way to go.
And make sure that you get your weapons checked. You can tell by having the little zip tie there. Otherwise, they get real mad.
Yeah, and that's something you can find at any convention. There's going to be, it's called peace bonding. And so you just go find a peace bonding booth, you get the little tag on, and they tell you it's okay.
Now, I've got a bone to pick with you guys. So, I've just recently watched all of Sword Art Online, both story arcs, and I felt like, in the beginning, the romance aspect of it was a bit unnecessary. What are you guys' thoughts on that at all? Do you think that you needed the romance between you, or could you just have been friends, like living through something traumatic, or what?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it did add a little more, what'd I say?
Gravitas.
Yeah, pretty much. A little more drama into it.
Right.
Lovey-dovey story.
Because they like fell in love like right away.
Yeah.
I have to say that I did pretty well on my own before when I joined the guild.
It's true.
I did great.
You don't need no man.
I do not, but you know what? He does always have my back. He's always there when I need him, and I always save him from his lifeline right when he's about to die.
Be honest.
He needs me.
It is true. Man.
Are you only with her because she can cook well?
Yes.
I knew it!
Yes.
I maxed my level skills in cooking.
Right?
I
Who
did.
does that? Who does that in a combat-based RPG? Really?
Not me.
Oh man, so who do you think would win in a fight against each other? And why? Like, you can say it's you, but you need to know why.
I would say me, because I've been the solar player for like the whole entire game.
Kirito's pretty badass.
Honestly, and I do dual wield,
Right.
which is a special skill that's only given to me. So,
Yeah.
not to brag.
You know what? Unfortunately, I am gonna have to go with Kirito
No!
as well.
I was expecting a counter argument.
Because he does have those special skills, which I think that he
Cheating.
hacked into it somehow, some way. I don't know if our daughter helped him out.
Yes.
But I will say that at any time I will gladly to duel with you, to duel in a rematch if anything possible, and I will take you down.
Oh
Wait,
man.
would it be safe for them to have a sword duel right now?
I don't
Can
know
we
if
clear
that
some
would be
space?
safe.
Maybe like a slow motion show. Yeah, do your
Go
like
for
slow
it.
motion. Ah. This is
Oh my God.
dangerous.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Live
Okay.
TV.
Oh,
she
we have a
wins.
winner. We have a winner.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did that victory make you feel? Are you going to Disneyland?
I am going to Disneyland, but first let me finish this anime expo.
Yeah! Well, we're going to be interviewing some more cosplayers later on. Right now, we're going to throw it over to our hosts, the wonderful Stream.tv. So check out some of their other programs through this sizzle.
Hey, I'm Allison Hazlett from NBC's The Voice.
Hi, I'm Don Mancini, the creator of Chucky.
This is Angelina Jolie.
Hi, I'm John Landis.
Hey, I'm Rob Zombie.
Strange little voices we throw back and forth at dinner.
I'm Tara Buck from True Blood.
Hey, this is Sam Whitworth from the Sci-Fi's B&Q.
I'm Taryn Southern.
I'm Elijah Wood.
I don't understand how percentages work. Me neither. Time to get excited, guys.
Sean Becker, director of the Guild. I'm Patrick Verone.
We're the Twisted Twins.
I'm Ethan Ramirez.
Hi, I'm Jessica Chobot.
You've been watching
The Stream.tv.
What's up, world? It's your boy Dave Storm. You're watching the Stream.tv.
Oh, look at that.
It is not banana. Stop. perfect.
You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Hi, I'm Elijah Drenner, director of American Grindhouse.
Hi, I'm Ken Davidian from The Artist.
Hello, this is Pollyanna McIntosh from The Woman.
Hi, this is Tim Schlotman, co-executive producer of Dexter.
You're watching Scared Stiff. I'm Jennifer Blanc.
What's up, Internet? This is Splits. This is Gamer Lobby Live.
The more animated he is, the better.
Well, let's do this.
One more yeah for that. I'm so excited.
Thank you to the stream.tv.
I want to see a good, clean match.
I think the idea of Martian Manhunter in the background is just to judge you. You're watching.
And you're watching.
And you're watching the stream.tv.
You're watching.
You're watching the stream.tv.
The stream.tv.
You're watching the Stream
TV.
The stream. The stream.
The Stream.
The stream. Stream. The stream. The stream. The stream. Stream.tv.
The Stream.tv.
The stream.tv.
All right, we are back. You are watching Super Anime Smackdown, brought to you by New Tech and TVU. We are live at Anime Expo. Yeah! All right. So, gentlemen, kindly introduce yourselves. Who are we talking to right now?
I'm Jeremiah.
Squirtle. Right, and these
Squirtle?
are the Teenage Mutant Ninja. No, I'm just kidding.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtles.
Ah!
I love it.
Right?
Well done. Yes.
So you're going to steal that now, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're no longer the Squirtle Squad.
No, that's way better.
I dig it. But now you got to color code yourself so everyone knows which Squirtle you are. All right, so tell me, where did the inspiration for these costumes come from?
Me. Well, basically, actually, whenever I used to go to parties, I always wrote Squirtle on my cup so that I wouldn't lose it. And that's kind of stuck ever since. And so when we were trying to come up with a costume idea for this year, we kind of just decided to go with Squirtle. And we're like, well, they're punks, like the Squirrel Squad, they're punks, they cause a lot of trouble. What if we did like an 80s, 90s style punk Squirtle outfit? And this is where
I absolutely love it. This is so great. And Squirtle is my favorite Pokemon. So this is what happens when I get to pick the guests.
Yes.
And the backpacks actually work and everything. They're full.
Wow.
Turn around and show us.
Yeah.
Okay. So while he's showing us the backpack, explain to us how these backpacks were made.
So we took we bought just plain backpacks and we took felt, sewed them on, sewed them together and made like a shell, stuffed a tail, and so it's fully functional. Took us about 2 or 3 days work.
It's practical cosplay, people.
Yeah.
That is really useful. So how did you do your shopping to come up with the studded vests and the belts and all this stuff?
A lot of different stores, just kind of went around looking, some of it online, so yeah. But we got bits and pieces everywhere and put it all together.
I appreciate the concept.
Awesome. Oh, so what I wanted to ask is, we're all about anime debates, and so anime characters against each other. Okay. And Squirtle, being my favorite Pokemon, I think would always win in a fight. And you always got to mash B because you don't want that shit evolving. You got to keep it as a Squirtle.
Little and adorable.
But if we went to a different anime, say Yu-Gi-Oh or some other monster-based anime, who do you think would win against Squirtle? Who do you think you would kick their butt? Anything else, Card Captor or video game wise?
Dragon?
Blue Eyes White Dragon. You heard it here.
That's the default. You just always go to that,
Squirtle
right?
would
Isn't that what
win.
you always go?
Yeah, against the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Of course.
Absolutely. I believe it.
It's funny you should mention that because the next episode of Super Anime Smackdown, we're planning to do Ash from Pokemon versus Yami from Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's going to be one hell of a debate because I'm a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Dork and he's a big Pokemon dork. So you guys have to stay tuned for that episode. Nope, Yami's got this. Yami's a god. Yami's a ferret.
Something weird's going to happen and he'll win.
Right.
Well, I get flukes too.
The electricity will go out or something and we win.
All right.
So you were helpful. So.
Right.
All right. So gentlemen, what are you looking forward to at Anime Expo 2014?
Everything.
Yeah.
Well, that was a really simple answer.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to enjoying our premiere badges, honestly.
Oh.
What kind of perks do you get from getting the premiere badge? Because I know that's a whole nother big deal. So what do you get from that?
You get, by default, you automatically get a free ticket to one main event, either the Masquerade. We're doing the symphony concert on, I think, Sunday. Yeah, we got really good tickets for that, and they were free.
No
waiting in line. We just went to the Mega 64 panel, showed up like 20 minutes before it started, and
Wow.
sat in the front row.
See, that's a good reason to get a premiere badge, which you can buy in advance online through anime-expo.org. So I think before we go to our next clip, I think we need to see these guys do their awesome Squirtle Squad poses.
And they might have water guns
Oh,
as
okay,
well.
please don't shoot our equipment. Okay. Well, show us some poses.
Right. So wait, I'm gonna train. Okay. So I want you to do bubble beam. Go. We'll add the special effects in later because it's live. You gotta tell yours to do a move now.
I
We're in a
don't know
fight.
Pokemon.
We locked eyes.
Oh God.
This is a
I
contract.
don't know Pokemon.
I don't have a trainer.
You don't have a trainer.
Oh.
Ultra, whatever. What's your ultra move?
You're
Do you
part
have-
of like the fire department then, right? Or are you guys against that too?
We're against everything.
Anything fire.
We're just here to cause trouble. Not too much, but you know.
As much as
And
we can.
You should have said I'd make it double.
Quick, say it. We still got time.
And make it double.
Fix that in post.
Alrighty. Well, for now, we have someone who's going to tell you all of. Hi, thanks for walking in front of our camera.
Live.
It's live. All right. So we sat down earlier with Meg Amo, who's from the Society for the Promotion of Japanese Animation, to tell us about some of the events that are happening right here at Anime Expo,
Right now.
including all the awesome Sailor Moon events that are going on. So, in the meantime, please enjoy this clip.
Hey there, it's Xander and Courtney from Super Anime Smackdown.
We have a very special bonus clip just for you guys. Today we're joined by Meg Amo from the Society for the Promotion of Japanese Animation,
Or SPJA.
or SPJA, to talk about Anime Expo 2014 as well as the 20th anniversary reunion of Sailor Moon. Thank you so much for joining us, Meg.
No problem.
All right, so why don't you tell us a bit about what you do for Anime Expo?
Yeah. So I'm the social media and brand manager for SPJA, and I oversee a lot of the content creation as well as like press relations stuff, basically everything marketing related.
Awesome. So what is Anime Expo in a nutshell?
Anime Expo is North America's largest celebration of Japanese pop culture.
Wow.
So by large, how big are we talking here?
Well, last year we got 61,000 unique registered attendees, and that's about turnstile of 160,000.
Wow.
It's kind of hard to.
How are there that many anime fans in LA?
Right?
That's amazing. So what kind of events occur at Anime Expo?
At Anime Expo, we are known for getting a lot of guests of honor from Japan, voice actors, directors, producers. We also have a lot of screenings. It's such a big event, so industry likes to premiere a lot of new series and movies, and a lot of cosplay.
Wow.
People come dressed up.
Yeah. It seems like a cosplay mecca. Like a lot of people really put a lot of effort into their AX costumes.
Now, Anime Expo offers a really special opportunity for cosplayers. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, so last year we introduced the cosplay sets. We figured so many people are spending time on their cosplay, we wanted to give them a great place to take pictures. So last year we introduced like a classroom set, a kind of spacey sci-fi set, a bedroom, like those pink girly, super girly. And this year we're planning to expand it. So we're gonna have like a Japanese tea room and maybe a garden.
So not only can you celebrate anime, but you get to see some exclusive screenings about things that are coming up, don't you?
Yeah, so Viz, they're going to be revealing the new English cast for Sailor Moon, so they'll be premiering that, I think. And we're going to also premiere the Kill la Kill English dub, Sword Art Online Season 2, K Missing Kings, a sequel to the series, and there's probably even more that I don't even know yet.
Oh, man. And it's not just about anime either. It's like all about Japanese culture. In
Yeah,
general.
Japanese pop culture. We have a fashion show. We're bringing out some designers from Japan. We also have some concerts in the works. Air Aoi, who performed the opening for Kill la Kill and Fate Zero, is going to be performing.
Oh, wow.
And who are some of the fashion designers that you have coming this year?
We have Kimura Yu, who is actually also an official ambassador of Cute, appointed by the government of Japan.
Xander's like, darn, I want to be the ambassador of Cute.
I need to fight her.
Yeah, she's coming, doing her first overseas fashion show for her new brand.
Wow.
And then we also have someone named Saya Hayashida, who's debuting her brand called Swan Kiss.
Nice. So how can people at home get involved with Anime Expo?
Well, you can register as an attendee on our website, or maybe next year you can be volunteer. You know, it's a great community, and there's so many different opportunities. I mean, some people just have so much passion for anime, and Anime Expo is definitely a labor of love.
And to check out more of that interview, make sure you check out the full episode on the Stream.tv, Super Anime Smackdown. Yeah!
Now, recently on Super Anime Smackdown, we had a battle of the magical girls, and we happened to find two very magical women with us. We got Wonder Woman and Sailor Pluto in an incarnation I've ever seen. So, ladies, tell us your names.
My name is Tia.
I'm Tiana.
Okay, so what inspired you to play these particular characters at Anime Expo?
I decided to play Wonder Woman because she's my favorite superhero, and I feel like she's a representation of a strong woman.
And you? Why Sailor Pluto?
Well, first of all, I love Sailor Moon, and honestly, Sailor Pluto hasn't gotten as much attention as she should have, and she's such an amazing character. I love her outfit. She's so dark and yet so mysterious. So
Amen.
I thought, yes.
Right?
So I thought I should play as her.
So I'm really curious because I don't recognize the dress. Where did what's the concept behind the dress? Am I missing something from the manga? What?
This is actually her princess version. So I know a lot of people haven't really seen that version. I actually went online and I saw the dress and I was like, oh my god, I love it. So I had to make it. So this is the princess version of her, not her Sailor Scout version.
So this is handmade.
Yes, this
That's
is handmade.
amazing. This is an awful fabric to work with, by the way.
Awful.
I know from experience. Yeah, this is terrible, but it looks fantastic.
Thank you
And
so
then
much.
the staff is handmade as well?
This was actually, this is actually my friend's, but I'm pretty sure, yes, it is handmade by her as well.
That's great. And then what goes into like styling a wig like this?
Oh goodness, it takes so much. First of all, it gets like tangled and matted up really easily. And then when it comes in, like the bangs, I actually have to cut them, and some little strings will like get in the way and things. So you really have to put a lot of time and dedication into styling your wigs because they do get messed up. Just, ugh. It's hard work.
Absolutely.
So now your outfit looks like it's very comfortable. Not a lot of cosplayers choose comfort over style. So how did you make this stuff, or is this something that you sort of scavenged online or in stores?
Well, this was something that I had to throw together because I have cosplays for other days, but I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have cosplays for all 4 days. So I had these shorts and I had the shirt, and I was like, why not just make the cufflinks and then throw on a wig and be Wonder Woman?
Oh, so you made these?
Yes.
What did you make them from?
I don't know, part of my mom's curtain.
Resourceful cosplaying people.
Yes.
You can make cosplay out of anything. That is so awesome. So one of the things we do on Super Anime Smackdown, we ask who would win in a fight. So between Wonder Woman and Sailor Pluto, how would you defeat her, and how would you defeat her? What powers would you use against Sailor Pluto?
That's easy. All I have to do is just lasso her.
Right, but she's not lying.
Yeah, that's only for truth telling. I'm magical. I would automatically beat you.
You just hit her with the invisible jet.
Run her over. The pedal to the floor.
But wait, Sailor Pluto can stop time.
Oh.
So I can stop time and rewind it and just like kick your butt. Yeah.
This is a really, really tight debate.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a fight that I would definitely want to see on Super Anime Smackdown. Gosh. All right, ladies, can you give us like a twirl? Can we see?
Oh, thanks,
What's
Deadpool.
all?
I'm sorry, I can't
That
see it.
is so
No, it's
cool.
fine.
All right. So the question is, do you have any tips for people wearing trains? Because my dress will do that too. If I pin this, I got like the train going down and having it not get stepped on. What do you do? What do you do with long skirts?
Be prepared for it to be stepped on. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. It will be stepped on. Honestly, bring a friend. So they can help you with your train.
Yeah.
So they can hold it for you when you walk over water or mud or something, because it would have been so much more filthy if she wasn't here, I swear.
You have a true friend, and you should probably buy her like a Figma inside or something.
I will buy her 10 pounds of Pocky.
Yeah.
One more time?
I will buy her 10 pounds of Pocky.
That is a great reward.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Well, speaking of buying people things, I don't know, this is an awful segue, but there's another show that you can check me out here on the Stream.tv, and it's called Under the Table, and it's a board game show where we get schnockered, we get drunk, we construct a cocktail, right, based off of the game, and we teach you how to make it. And so here is a sizzle for my other show, Under the Table, which you can find here on the Stream.tv. Thank you so much. We're here live at Anime Expo. My name is Xander Jeanray.
My name is Kelly Boardman.
I'm Ryan Shrewsbury.
Ben Thomas. Kevin Becker. Pretty sure I'm only here because everybody needs a ride home.
I'm here with my friends just to have a good time, drink a little bit, and play some board games.
Tonight we are making what we are calling the Gold Rusher. So what you're going to need for this is whiskey, cinnamon schnapps, some sarsaparilla, and some brown sugar and orange for the garnish.
Put some bourbon in your Yahtzee cup, and let's see who ends up
under the table.
She's just like, bye. Sorry, guys, bye. But no.
And now there's pretzels on the table. I don't know where they came from. I don't really know why we have them.
Xander, stop taking all the good friggin' trash.
Now let's go focus on- Nope.
Get me.
Nope. Okay,
I want
fine.
more. Love you, Ben. Mean it. And that was Under the Table. You can check out all 10 episodes on the Stream.tv. We just had our season 1 finale.
I assure you, Xander is completely sober right now.
Yeah, right.
I've been with you for the last 2 hours.
No,
I don't think so. All right, so on Super Anime Smackdown episode 2, we had a debate of Rei from Evangelion versus Mikasa from Attack on Titan. And we had our cosplayers in there, but we have found an amazing female Titan. I mean,
Wait, that's a spoiler. It's just the female Titan.
Just a female Titan. I apologize to the universe. I just spoiled Attack on Titan for you. You should have seen it by now. Anyway, please tell us your name.
My name's Ashley.
So Ashley, what inspired you to do the female Titan?
I just out of all the characters, Annie was really entertaining to me, which is funny because she's not actually the most overt of them. And then the whole sequence with the female Titan was just really kind of badass.
It was super badass. I think the fight versus Mikasa is one of my favorite moments in the whole series.
Oh yeah.
So great. So what goes into something like this? Like, how many weeks beforehand did you decide, like, this is an ambitious project I'm going to do? Or was it like 2 days ago, you're like, I'm going to paint this?
Yeah, I actually probably started this about maybe 2 weeks before Kamikaze back in October.
Oh, okay.
I ordered the bodysuit, but it was made for someone probably your height.
Right.
So my hands were out here. And I was like,
and it's got to be form-fitting for the costume to work.
yeah, so I had to chop off the hands, the feet, make the feet half the size, bring in the back. It was a lot of work.
Wow.
And then thankfully I have a mannequin that's taller than me, but roughly my proportions, and so I put it on her and painted it with acrylic.
Wow, so you used acrylic paint. That's what my next question was going to be. Yeah. What's the best for like painting clothing or things like this?
Typically I'd recommend an airbrush, but
right.
I moved and I couldn't find my paints.
Ah.
But acrylic works whenever you need to get something solid. I use it for a lot of trims and whatnot, or like the bottom of a skirt.
Yeah.
But it will get a little stiff.
Sure.
So, you know, I'll have a certain amount of cracking that happens, and it's not as flexible as a normal cotton would be. But it gets a good look, so.
It adds the creepy factor to it. So what about the makeup? Like, what did you use and how do you get it to stay?
It's Mehron. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, people. I probably have murdered the word. But it's a cream that you add fluid to and use the paintbrush. And
nice.
That's about it.
And obviously you have like an artistic background. Did you like study art or?
Yeah, I was actually studied at Otis College of Art and Design down by LAX. Double majored in fine arts and digital media.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
It's great for anime.
And you're putting it to good use. Yeah, and I actually nowadays work as a prop maker.
Oh, fantastic.
So go to thepropshop.com.
Wait, I might have bought something from you. Do you make Assassin's Creed?
Yes.
She made my costume. I do this Assassin's Creed steampunk outfit. Yeah, and it was a gold buckle.
Oh yes, I remember that.
Dude, how cool is this?
This is what conventions are all about. It's reconnecting.
We all know each other.
Yeah.
So definitely go check out her shop. Her stuff is amazing and very reasonably priced, and she is wonderful to work with. How cool is this? All right, so what other cosplays and props are we going to see from you at Anime Expo?
For the masquerade, I'm actually doing old Impa from Skyward Sword.
Yay!
Silly hat included.
Yay!
You just made Xander's con.
But yeah, that particular Impa was probably my favorite Impa, both young and old, just because the idea of the sacrifice that she gave away her entire youth in order to protect the world. And it had just such an honor to it. I loved it.
So I wanted to ask your opinion. He's as a fan of Attack on Titan.
Yes.
But you've seen Evangelion? Maybe?
The old one, yes.
Okay. Who do you think would win in a fight? Mikasa or Rey? And she has
Depends
her Eva.
on what hardware.
Yeah. Rey has her Eva and Mikasa has her maneuvering unit.
I would say in hand-to-hand combat, Mikasa all the way.
Yes.
If they have the hardware, unfortunately, I'd have to give it to Rey because you can't hack at the neck and cause that to die.
It's true.
It just doesn't work that way.
It's interesting because we came to a special conclusion on our episode, and you can check out a clip from it right now, Mikasa versus Rey on Super Anime Smackdown on Stream.tv.
Tonight, we're pitting two strong but silent type ladies, Mikasa Ackerman from Attack on Titan versus Rei Ayanami from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Get it going!
Attack on Titan coming out with our guest judge, Mr. Jonathan Klein.
Woo! Jessie Pridemore!
Yay, everybody! Jessie rides on her face all the way down to the ground.
So with her 3D maneuvering gear against Rey in her Eva, if Rey in a
Super Anime Smackdown!
Hey guys, so we are here, in case you missed it, we are live!
We are live at Anime Expo 2014.
And we wanted to talk to you a bit about what to bring to a convention.
Yes.
Because we are seasoned con goers.
Yes.
And there's a few essentials that some new people might not know about.
No.
So Courtney, what is one of your most essential things to bring to a convention?
The first thing, I actually have it hidden on my dress. Safety pins.
Aha.
Safety pins. I don't want to have a wardrobe malfunction. And you never know, something might rip, something might come open. Bring safety pins. That's for cosplay. What about you?
My number one tip would be to wear 2 pairs of socks underneath your shoes. Because most of the time you're going to be at a convention for multiple days, you're on your feet all days, and that extra little bit of cushioning helps immensely. Yes. Trust me.
Yes. And speaking of shoes, bring comfortable shoes. I know cosplay always comes first. I have often put my feet in horrible pain because I want to wear the boots for an outfit or heels, and I'm in horrible pain. So bring a spare pair of shoes, like just some flats or some sneakers. Pack them in your bag, something really light, and definitely that.
Yes.
Right.
And one of the scariest things about being at a convention is going hungry.
Yes.
Make sure you pack snacks, you pack water, stay hydrated.
Yes.
But
you never know how long you're going to be in the line.
Because it can be truly frightening.
Yes.
Like the last episode of Under the Table.
Oh my God!
We played Arkham Horror with Brian Tochi, who's the voice actor of the original Leonardo in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Check out this highlight reel now!
Spooky!
You meet Cindy Fleming, a young geology professor at the university. She offers to show you some interesting formations. Here in the Historical Society, I have met young Cindy Fleming, who wants to show me formations. This would be the first time this has ever happened in my life, so I'm going to take this opportunity.
Oh, I drink to that.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Ben. An old basement is opened, releasing 2 monsters into the East Town street.
Oh, there's monsters. They're all around me.
Here, I should have known if there was a woman trying to talk to me that it was not gonna end well.
They're so bad.
Ooh, good catch!
Yeah. Ninja Turtle, bitches.
That's right, bitches! That is why you always trust creepy old men.
Oh.
Just don't use that footage.
I wanted to die.
Beat a monster. Who's
I
gonna
peed
rise?
myself a little. That was a little scary. That was really scary. Don't do that to me again,
Okay, I'm
Xander.
sorry.
All right, but we're back at Anime Expo live. We've got more cosplayers of a great variety. So, ladies and gents, tell us, give us your name and what character you're playing.
I am Cheyenne Barjola, and I am the blue engineer from Team Fortress 2.
You are indeed very blue, even down to the hair. How cool is her hair? And you, sir?
My name is Justin Isom. I'm playing Zabuza Momochi from Naruto.
Awesome. And you?
I am Ariel Marino, also known as Necromancer, and I'm cosplaying as Panty from Panty and Stocking.
Yes. True story. I have the same pair of panties. I'm not wearing them now, but I'm just saying.
What?
I know exactly where she got those. All right. So tell us, where did you get the idea to do these characters? Like, why do you want to cosplay these specific characters?
I like the color blue, and I like Team Fortress 2, so it all just fits.
It's a good enough reason, and it's comfortable. You look very comfortable.
Yeah, I'm totally comfy.
So what did you do with these boots?
Oh, well, I just wear these boots all the time, so I just splattered them with paint yesterday, so they look like work boots.
It looks super cool. I might do that with my shoes. I think that'd be really cool.
Do you play as the engineer when you do Team Fortress?
Oh yeah, I rock it as engineer.
Oh, nice. And I've heard rumors that because there's a lack of female characters with Team Fortress, that the Pyro is actually a female. Any
That's
thoughts?
a really well-known rumor,
Yeah.
but I have no idea.
Aww.
It's still kind of just in the air thing.
Out there.
We'll have to investigate. All right, now you, sir, have this amazing sword. Can we take a look?
Made out of a 12-foot piece of pine wood that I got a DIY. Basically sanded down the whole thing, put some enamel on it, and that's how you make a sword.
So is it heavy to carry around, or is it really lightweight?
8 pounds. 8 pounds, but the weight distribution's all on the front, so when you hold it from the handle, it's like, ugh. So it's pretty bad.
I gotta say, that looks really cool. We've seen a lot of handcrafted swords.
Yeah.
And they're just so neat, and they're con-safe, like we said. So wood's the way to go.
Oh my god, and Naruto is one of my favorite anime, obviously. And I have cosplayed Sasuke before, and he also has the arm thingies.
Right.
Is there a trick to keeping them up? Because they would always fall down for me.
See, what I did is I got a lot of elastic right here, and so I sewed the elastic around, and I basically got a measurement and lowered it by 2 inches, so I knew it would be tight. And so I got
Does
the
it cut off circulation at all, or no?
No, I mean, it's just basically a rubber band. But
Nice.
That's the gist of it, yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, and you, ma'am, I do enjoy panty and stocking. How are you surviving in those shoes?
I'm pretty used to wearing heels because I wear heels every day, so this is nothing new for me.
So you are a serious heel woman. You can handle an entire con in heels, right?
Of course, yeah.
So what made you decide to do panty?
Well, I was originally going to do stocking, but I had
You
the
got
dress.
2 options. Oh, right.
I had the dress, and then I had this wig from an old cosplay, so I was just like, might as well.
Nice.
But do you have a partner to do stocking or garter belt for you?
I might. I have to find her later.
Ah.
I see. It'll be fate. So I noticed you both are wearing contact lenses. I see a lot of cosplayers do like the circle lens. Where did you get yours from? And do you have any tips for people wearing contacts at a con?
I got mine from Pinky Paradise, as I wear all mine. And all I have to say is definitely wear them beforehand because some of them are a lot bigger than what people may be used to. So wear them for a day, make sure how comfortable they are so you can know it will be good for an entire con.
What about yours? Where are yours from?
I also got mine from Pinky Paradise, word from her, and my advice would be try to put them on for at least a week and keep them in for like an hour, and if you have multiple, keep switching them out every hour or so you get used to them.
Good call. And here's my tip on wearing contacts. Bring the case and solution with you because you never know when your eyes are just going to go, oh, and you're just going to rip them out of your face. Remember, comfort. We love cosplay, but comfort is very important too.
Yeah, and then one of the things that we do at Super Anime Smackdown is pit characters against each other and debate on who would win in a fight. And all 3 of these characters are very combat ready. Who do you think, how would you win in a fight versus each other, your characters?
Am I in this too?
Yeah, all 3 of you.
I mean, I have this. So,
Right.
I mean,
and you're going to get very misty out there, yeah.
helicopter blade and I'm done. I mean.
There's a term in League of Legends called spin to win.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Just gonna micromanage. Trolling on the Dell.
But the engineers got to have a way to counter that.
I build stuff. I build a lot of guns. It's the only way to fix everything. Just if a little bit of gun don't work, just use even more gun.
Right.
I'll make everyone die of blood loss because nosebleeds.
Yep. Main weapon.
Just keep flinging those panties at them, and then we'll definitely have nosebleed.
Yeah, well, here at Super Anime Smackdown, we're just one of a few shows over at the Stream.tv. Check out this sizzle to see all the other content here on this channel, and make sure that you're subscribed. Dang it.
It's just one button. Click it.
What are you doing?
Click it.
God.
Hey, I'm Allison Hazelip from NBC's The Voice.
Hi, I'm Don Mancini, the creator of Chucky.
This is Angelina Jolie.
Hi, I'm John Landis. Hey, I'm Rob Zombie.
Strange little voices we throw back and forth at dinner.
I'm Tara Buck from True Blood.
Hey, this is Sam Whitworth from the Sci-Fi's B&Q.
I'm Taryn Southern.
I'm Elijah Wood.
I don't understand how percentages work.
Me neither.
Time to get excited,
I'm
guys!
Sean Becker, director of the Guild.
I'm Patrick Barone.
We're the Twisted Twins.
I'm Ephraim Ramirez.
Hi, I'm Jessica Choba.
You've been watching
The Stream.
.tv. What's up, world? It's your boy Dave Storm. You're watching the Stream.tv.
Oh, look at that.
It is not banana. Stop it.
You'll never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Hi, I'm Elijah Drenner, director of American Grindhouse.
Hi, I'm Ken Davidian from The Artist.
Hello, this is Pollyanna McIntosh from The Woman.
Hi, this is Tim Schlotman, co-executive producer of Dexter.
You're watching Scared Stiff. I'm Jennifer Blunt.
What's up, Internet? This is Splits. This is Gamer Lobby Live.
The more animated he is, the better.
Well, let's do this.
One more yeah for that. I'm so excited.
Thank you to the Stream.tv.
I want to see a good, clean match.
I think the idea of Martian Manhunter in the background is just to judge you. You're watching.
And you're watching. And you're watching the Stream.tv.
You're watching.
You're watching the Stream.tv.
The Stream.tv.
You're watching the Stream.tv.
The Stream. The Stream.
The Stream.
The Stream.
Stream. The Stream.
The Stream.
The
Stream.tv.
Stream.tv. The Stream.tv.
Hey guys, so I'm here at Anime Expo with a couple of people that you might see at almost every convention pretty much. Doesn't matter if it's anime based, comic based. If you see people like this, or you see people with gray stuff on their faces and hands and their horns out of their head, they're from a webcomic called Homestuck. And I am a Homestuck as well as these fine people. So if you could please tell me your name and the character that you're playing.
My name's Tabitha, and I'm cosplaying Jake English.
My name is John, and I'm playing Dirk Strider.
My name is Megan, and I'm Jane Crocker.
My name is Jonathan Lopez, and I'm playing Roxy Lalonde.
Yes! Now, these characters specifically are from like the second reincarnation of the four kids, right? What drew you to these characters specifically, like from your pool of cosplay to pick from? Anybody?
I just love Jake English so much, and he resembles me so much by being an adventurous person, and he's also pretty snarky if you actually pay attention to the comics, so he resembles me a lot by that.
Yes. Anybody else?
Yeah. I chose Roxy Lalonde because I felt that of all the characters in Homestuck, she's one of the more sort of silly, kind of not all there sort of mentality. So going with that, I decided that it would be best to try that. And cosplaying a girl, you know, it was my first crossplay, if you will.
Yeah, that's the term that I'd love to bring up is crossplay, and that's where you change the gender. So whatever character you're playing, you're the opposite gender. And let's be real, Roxy's been drunk since 9 o'clock this morning, so it's fine. Now, I wanted to ask you guys, because this is one of my OTPs, my one true pairing. How do you feel about that?
I feel okay with it because it's actually, we're dating.
Right.
So
it's canon.
It's canon in both sense,
right.
in both the comic and in real life. So I have absolutely no issues with it. I mean, that's why we kind of did it, because we felt a connection with the pairing. So why the heck not?
Yes, and then you, little missy, get to be up to some trouble in the comics Spoiler alert, maybe. Who knows? Maybe. How do you think you're going to bring that out when you come out as a cosplayer, or are you going to play the sweet, demure one?
Well, what I like about Jane in that section of Homestuck is that she does start off as the really sort of sweet, demure, a little quirky, a little prankster. But I love the way she changes. Spoiler alert, I won't say how, but I don't know, maybe there'll be a little hinting.
Oh, wow.
Just maybe.
And then one of the things that we love to do at Super Anime Smackdown is to pit people against each other and see who would win in a fight. So in this group, who do you think would win in a fight and why?
Honestly, I think it would be Dirk Strider who would win, because his powers as a hero of heart is basically to destroy souls.
Right.
And so, if you've read the comic and you are up to date, you would know how devastating his powers can be.
It's true. It's true. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. We're going to throw to one of the other shows that I do on the Stream.tv called Under the Table. It's a drunk board gaming show. And one of the guests that we had on there is actually here at Anime Expo. She's the voice of Nina Williams. She's Liesl Wilkerson. And we played I, Dark Overlord. Transition with me.
Join us next time on Under the Table with our special guest star, Lisa Wilkerson! As darkness falls across the land.
The midnight hour is close at hand.
Creatures crawl in search of blood.
To terrorize y'all's neighborhood.
Okay, I'm going home.
That's probably best.
Alright, welcome back to Anime Expo 2014, brought to you by New Tech and TVU. We are Super Anime Smackdown, and for our final interviews, we found two awesome gentlemen. Now, this gentleman on my left, please tell me your name.
Chris Kane.
Now, Chris, you're writing your own anime, because that's how awesome fandom is. Why did you decide to make an anime?
Mainly because you rarely see an American writer. You mostly see people with Japanese writers, and I'm a writer. I want to be a great author. I want to be like Bram Stoker in that. So I want to write and make my own anime to first of all show people that Americans can make it too, and that also just for the hell of writing it. I mean, it's fun.
Also,
totally fun.
I have to point out, with a name like Chris Kane, your drag name should be Candy. Just saying.
Xander and I like drag queens. All right, so I also noticed you're doing this kind of Attack on Titan look, and we've talked about Attack on Titan on Super Anime Smackdown before. Did you make these swords?
No, we actually bought them from the exhibit hall. I was in the cosplay from the main protagonist of my anime, but then it got too hot, so I bought these and just switched to it.
Always bring backup cosplay.
Yeah.
See, that's one of the things I like about the exhibit hall. You can complete your wig, or you can complete, your weapons. If you don't know, can't quite finish what you're doing, you go into the exhibition hall and you go buy what you need. Now, you, sir, I found a very special. He's my new best friend. I'm losing my voice. Please tell me your name.
Tristan Nguyen.
All right, so Tristan, I'm so sorry, I'm losing it. So Tristan was wearing the Attack on Titan outfit, and then he takes this off and he says, "I'm a Helsing character," and I go, "You're Walter!" I love Helsing so much. All right, so why Walter?
Cause he's a butler that kills vampires. What's not so awesome about that?
You're right, he is a butler that kills vampires. See, that's an episode we can do, Walter versus the guy
Walter
from Black
versus
Butler.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
Walter versus Sebastian from Black Butler versus Helsing.
Okay, we'll make that an episode. All right, so what went into this outfit? Like, did you make any of it, or did you just kind of piece it together?
I just pieced it together. Like I bought items and just like put them all together.
Awesome. Sometimes cosplay is just that simple, and even if you just have the general concept, people are going to know who you are.
Yeah.
All right, so we have one final segment for you. This guy fights vampires. This what?
We're actually going to go, because it's so hot out, we're going to need a drink to refresh ourselves.
You're going to hear my voice going.
And what better to have a drink than with the Charizard, with Ivan Van Norman from season 1 of King of the Nerds.
I was teasing that. You just made it better.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Whee! Transition.
Transition, everyone. Transition.
Hey guys, Kelly here, and I'm here today with Ivan Van Norman.
Hey!
From season 1 of King of the Nerds.
How's it going?
So today we are making The Charizard.
The Charizard.
Yes, we are making a Charizard.
What is all encompassing in the Charizard?
This drink actually gets complete credit to Drunken Moogle.
Right.
I found this
Thank
week
you.
and I just could not resist. It was just perfect for this
Drunken
this
Moogle.
episode.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
We do appreciate it.
So what's in it?
All right, so you're going to take about 2 ounces of Fireball whiskey.
Fireball whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Cinnamon whiskey, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and it is two pours of this.
2 spores. All right. We got the water.
1.
And we got so.
All
anyway.
right, go eat a heart.
All right, I'm gonna go eat a heart. Thanks.
Love that dragon.
Yes.
We love him so much.
Charizard.
All right, so for our very first episode of Super Anime Smackdown, we did the classic debate that everyone talks about on anime forums all the time, Naruto versus Ichigo from Bleach, and we just happened to find this amazing cosplayer from Bleach. So my dear, please tell us your name.
Ruby.
And who are you cosplaying as?
Nelio from Bleach.
So Nelio, she's one of the bad guys, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I love ambiguity and morals. Okay, so what made you decide to cosplay as Nell?
Well, I already had the wig, and all I had to do was make the skull.
So this is handmade?
Yes, it is.
What goes into making something like this?
Paper mache. Paper mache.
Oh, nice. Did you do it over balloon, or did you do it over your own head? And
My own head.
No way!
Yeah.
Did you have any protection for your hair?
I tried using saran wrap.
Are you just bald under the wig?
No.
Let's be real. You've lost all of your hair for sacrifice.
Actually, yes.
For cosplay.
Yes. I did.
All right, so one of the things we do on our show is we ask which anime character would win in a fight. So our first one was Ichigo versus Naruto. How does Nell destroy her enemies?
She kicks their butt by being a strong woman.
I appreciate a strong woman. Does she have any special moves?
Yeah, she has a cool sword. That she...
As many people do in Bleach.
True, true.
Actually, I think everyone has a cool sword in Bleach.
Pretty much. Some of them are not so cool.
So, what are you looking forward to doing here at Anime Expo?
Just having fun, make new friends, and make memories, pretty much.
Have you been to Anime Expo in the past?
Yes, I have.
How is this year compared so far to the past?
It's more packed.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's a lot more people, like every year.
Yeah, I think last year they hit about 64,000 people. It's the largest con that they've ever had. So, do you think they'll top it this year?
I'm pretty sure they will.
That sounds like a news report.
Sorry, I have my journalistic background. What can I say? All right, so if you want to see more Ichigo and Naruto, you can watch this clip from our episode 1 happening right now.
Who will win? Hey, I'm Xander.
And I'm Courtney. And this is
Super Anime Smackdown.
We're going to put these two opponents in an imaginary arena and see who comes out on top. That's right. Tonight we pit the high-octane supernatural Bleach against the explosive ninja saga Naruto. Yay! We love this guy. Make sure to tune in.
Oh, come on. Not the face.
The Super Trophy.
It's Kyle Abear, the voice of the narrator on Dragon Ball Z.
I feel so educated now.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home and break into someone's car because I don't have my own and do some voice. Yeah.
So much for tuning in today. We are here live at Anime Expo, but unfortunately we're coming to a close.
Well, we want to thank TVU and New Tech for making this broadcast possible. Thank you so very much.
And a special shout out to the Stream.tv. You're watching it on their channel right now. It's real easy to click that subscribe button, so make sure that you do to get all the great content like Super Anime Smackdown, Under the Table, and all the stuff that you saw in the sizzle.
Yes. But now we have to go do our own panel.
Oh my goodness, it's getting to that time.
Yeah, it's time to do our Super Anime Smackdown panel. We are so looking forward to meeting our fans.
We're going to pick people out of the audience. We're going to debate them live. We're going to see who wins, vote it all in the audience. Yes. And then on Saturday, we'll both be back with Dungeon Master. And you can come and play as your characters and go on a fantasy adventure with ninjas.
It's about ninjas. Go see it. In the meantime, I'm Courtney.
And I'm Xander.
And we are from Super Anime Smackdown. We'll see you next time.
Hey, I'm Allison Hazelip from NBC's The Voice.
Hi, I'm Don Mancini, the creator of Chucky.
This is Angelina Jolie.
Hi, I'm John Landis.
Hey, I'm Rob Zombie.
Strange little voices we throw back and forth at dinner.
I'm Tara Buck from True Blood.
Hey, this is Sam Whitworth from Sci-Fi's B&Q.
I'm Taryn Southern.
I'm Elijah Wood.
I don't understand how percentages work.
Me neither.
Time to get excited,
I'm
guys!
Sean Becker, director of The Guild.
I'm Patrick Barone.
We're the Twisted Twins.
I'm Ethan Ramirez.
Hi, I'm Jessica Choba.
You've been watching
The Stream.
.tv. What's up, world? It's your boy Dave Storm. You're watching The Stream.tv.
Oh, look at that.
It is not banana. Stop it.
You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Hi, I'm Elijah Drenner, director of American Grindhouse.
Hi, I'm Ken Davidian from The Artist.
Hello, this is Pollyanna McIntosh from The Woman.
Hi, this is Tim Schlotman, co-executive producer of Dexter.
You're watching Scared Stiff. I'm Jennifer Blunt.
What's up, Internet? This is Splits. This is Gamer Lobby Live.
The more animated he is, the better.
Well, let's do this.
One more yeah for that. I'm so excited.
Thank you to the Stream.tv. I want to see a good, clean match.
I think the idea of Martian Manhunter in the background is just to judge you. You're watching.
And you're watching. And you're watching The Stream.tv.
You're watching.
You're watching the Stream.tv. The Stream.tv.
You're watching The Stream.
TV. The Stream.
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 Stream.tv.
The Stream.tv.
The Stream.tv.